Let's be real, you hear about AI everywhere these days. It's on the news, it's in our phones, it's just constant. But what's the real story behind all the headlines and all the hype? Well, in this explainer, we're going to cut right through the noise. We're going to look at the real, tangible future of AI based on what the experts are actually working on right now. So, let's dive in.
So, here's the big question we've got to ask ourselves. What is AI's role in our future really? Is it just a very, very smart tool, like a supercharged hammer? Or is it more like a partner, something that works alongside us? Or is it something else entirely, something we can't even imagine yet? And that question, it's really at the heart of everything we're going to talk about today.
All right, let's bring it down to earth for a minute. We're going to start with how AI is going to change our everyday lives. You know, from the moment you wake up to how you get to work, we're about to see just how deeply it's going to reshape our day-to-day routines.
I mean, just think about the huge changes that are right around the corner. We've already got self-driving cars on the road, and they promise to make things so much safer, potentially slashing the number of accidents since, most of them are caused by human error. And in our schools, imagine personalized learning that adapts to every single student. It's like giving every kid their own personal tutor. AI is also going to be huge for assisting the elderly and people with disabilities, giving them a ton more independence. And of course, as the more routine jobs get automated, the whole idea of what work is, well, that's going to change dramatically.
But here's the thing. It's not just about making our lives easier or more convenient. The ultimate goal here, the real prize, is that by handing over all those routine tasks to AI, we get to focus on what we humans do best, being creative, thinking critically, and tackling really complex, messy problems. It's a complete rethink of how we'll spend our time and our energy.
Okay, so that's our daily lives. But what happens when we zoom out? Let's look beyond the everyday and see how AI is set to totally revolutionize science and other professional fields. Because in this arena, AI stops being just a tool and starts becoming what you might call a superhuman partner, something that actually amplifies our own intelligence.
And this is where things get really, really interesting. Take medical research, for example. A brilliant human researcher can analyze the data we already have, but an AI partner? It can sift through massive global data sets and find hidden patterns and connections that no single person could ever hope to see. In finance, a human can review past fraud, but an AI can spot it happening in real time. With climate science, it can process mind-boggling amounts of data to give us insights we've never had before. You see the pattern here? It's all about amplification, not replacement.
And this incredible ability, well, it has a name: superhuman analysis. It's the absolute game-changing power of AI to process information and find those crucial patterns at a speed and scale that is just flat out impossible for our human brains. This is the key that's going to unlock faster drug discovery, help us predict disease outbreaks, and lead to breakthroughs we can't even fathom yet.
All right, but it's not all about speed and data. As AI gets more and more capable, we start running into some really deep, complex questions. So let's dive into these new frontiers, looking at the fascinating and, frankly, complicated worlds of AI creativity and ethics. You might even call it the conscience of AI.
What we're seeing here is kind of a double-edged sword, a dual revolution. On one side, AI is developing skills we used to think were uniquely human. Composing music that actually moves you, or creating stunning digital art. But on the other side, all of this incredible power brings with it a whole new level of responsibility for us. You see, this tech is basically a mirror. It reflects the data we give it, biases and all. So the more powerful it gets, the more we have to step up and figure out how to make it fair, how to reduce bias, and how to build strong ethical guardrails. Our technology is evolving, and our conscience has to evolve right along with it.
So we've got this mind-blowingly powerful technology literally at our fingertips. What if we aimed it at our biggest, most difficult global challenges? For this last part, let's look at the truly inspiring possibilities of an AI-assisted future, not just for some of us, but for all of humanity.
This is what some experts are calling AI's grand missions. Imagine using AI to help us fight climate change by building climate models that are more accurate than anything we've ever had. Or using it to help ensure everyone has enough to eat by optimizing agriculture and making sure resources get where they need to go. We could even use it to accelerate space exploration, managing missions to faraway planets. The possibilities are, quite literally, astronomical. So, from your morning commute to humanity's biggest dreams, AI is set to change, well, pretty much everything. It's a tool, sure. It's a partner, absolutely. But it's also so much more. The tech is developing at lightning speed. The real question, the one that matters most, is what are we going to choose to do with it?
What grand challenges will we, as a global community, decide to solve? The future of AI really is in our hands.